Hi, happy Wednesday. I'm really happy to see that you're here with me today. So, today's episode is going to be on this is really interesting. The theme for today is to stop chasing your dreams. And a lot of people have found that really an interesting subject matter because I've spent a great part of my life and my career helping people to learn how to find their dreams and to manifest their dreams. And now I'm telling you to stop chasing your dreams. Well, let me set this up just a little bit differently here. There we go. And I'd be happy to talk to you about that a little bit. So I'm basically hoping that today's episode will hold some interesting concepts and innovations for you. But first, of course, I want you to review with me Harmony Enterprises' motto, which is to live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. Because after all, that's the basics or the foundation of pretty much everything that I do. And if you don't know me, my name is Carrie Fox. And one of my main missions in life is to be a constant reminder of your infinite wisdom connection and that its guidance is always available for you. And I also help people transition from wounded to magnificent. And I do these Wisdom Wednesday quickies because your thriving is my passion. So today's topic looks at what really happens or can happen when you chase dreams. My take on this comes from a more metaphysical or spiritual point of view. So let's start by reviewing my concept of spirituality and the infinite wisdom that I mentioned a little bit earlier. So what I'm showing you on this page is the image on the left is how many of you believe that that's your reality. That there's a human being, planet Earth, and that there's a certain part of you that is your soul. And I've put that on there, indicated by that white circle. But the majority of your focus and your attention is all on being a 3D human being here on planet Earth. You use your five senses, what you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you do, what others are doing. That's the awareness of your life, and therefore people think that that's their reality. But the image on the right shows what I believe to be the real reality. That you are actually the energy of source, universe, God, all that is. And there's just a small sliver of that energy that decided to come down here and incarnate on the planet Earth at this time. So you are consciousness focused through your own choosing on having a human experience. Now, I call this your divine partnership. You've probably heard me talk about it before. But basically, you are the vessel in which heaven and earth can come together, and you have chosen to come here using this vessel to have your grand adventure. But so often, so many of us get lost in the beingness of being a 3D human being that we really become disconnected from our spiritual side. So let's see how this concept might change the way that you're looking at chasing your dreams. So what if your heart was meant to be full of love and your belly was meant to be aching from laughter and your eyes are meant to have crinkles in the corners from smiling so much and your soul is meant to feel joy with each new day? And if you are meant to feel peace and love and joy when you wake up in the morning, what if this is your natural state of being, this feeling of lightness and peace and excitement and love and joy and laughter and happiness and gratitude? But most of you, in fact, almost all of us, received childhood programming that focused more on what we can't do, what we shouldn't do. No, don't do that. No, don't touch that. More than anything that was given to us, telling us how good we were doing, there was the no's and we shouldn't, and we have to do it this way. And we carry all that programming into adulthood, including every disappointment or trauma or anything that we've ever had. But the good news is, as adults, we have free choice and we have the ability to fix that. So no, you are not lazy and unmotivated or stuck. But listen, after years of living in survival mode, you just might be exhausted. So guess what? Worrying won't stop any of the bad stuff from happening. In fact, it just stops you from manifesting the good stuff. So why not just be yourself, play fair, shoot for the moon, jump for joy, count your blessings, celebrate, dance in the rain, sing silly songs, make new friends, believe in magic. Listen, Abraham Hicks says, you are here to experience an outrageous joy. And I agree with this 100%. So only you get what you have the capacity to receive. That's not only you. You only get what you have the capacity to receive. So if you're surviving right now, you literally are cutting off your receiving. You're cutting off your capacity to receive. Just imagine what your life would be like if you were thriving. When you open yourself up to allowing. Now, what if that is true? And it's true that you are more productive by doing 15 minutes of visualization than 16 hours of hard labor. This puts you into the energy of allowing instead of the energy of needing or wanting or having to fight for something. Allowing is magnetic and draws things to you. When your inner world comes into order, your outer world comes into order. So you do have to have a dream if you want to have that dream come true. But let me add, that dream that comes through your infinite wisdom connection is the dream that I'm talking about today. There's also things that look like dreams that come from the ego. The ego is telling you to do that because guess what? You get applause when you do that, and you need that applause to feel good about yourself. That's the wrong reason. And one of the absolute easiest way to connect or to find your dream and connect with your dream and achieve that dream is called creativity. Creativity is intelligence having fun. So without a doubt, when you play and you have fun, you are emanating and radiating energy that is being perceived by the universe and source and God saying, oh, God, finally she's ready. All right, let's start opening. She's got that portal open. Let's start putting opportunities in front of her. Let's start having the people she needs to talk to come into her life. She's ready. She's open. She's allowing. Versus the energy that you're radiating when you're feeling lack or fear or worry or sadness, which is a heavy vibration, and that has you closed to receiving. In that situation, your divine partnership is saying, come on, Carrie, open up here, open up, get back into joy. We've got all these things we want to do here. You said you wanted to do all these things, but sweetie, you got to open your portal. You got to be in joy and happiness and playfulness. That is when your portal is open. So remember what your song to sing is and what your passion and pleasure is. And if you don't know those, or you know those, but you recognize that you haven't felt those ways in a long time, when did those die? When did you shut them off? Recognizing the time and the place of that. Commonly, it's some kind of a trauma. Almost everybody has suffered different types and degrees of trauma. The degree of trauma doesn't make any difference. It's trauma. And if you want to choose and decide to get out of that and to get back into knowing your song and the possibility, all you need to do is choose. Choose to focus on creativity. Choose to focus on joy, playfulness, happiness, etc. And you are back into having your portal open and therefore drawing those things that are waiting for you to you. So if you understand that everything is energy, then you can understand that everything you think, believe, and feel is energy. And your attitude or focus then vibrates in the form of that energy. And those vibrations affect the quantum fields that determine the outcome of your physical matter. Hence, your focus actually has the power to alter the appearance of your physical circumstances. So, do you have a monthly fun goal? And if not, why not? And if not, create one. Your dream or dreams is in there. The more hours of every day, of every week, of every month that you can spend happy, fun, playful, and joyful, the faster your dreams will manifest. So your soul knows what your intention was when you decided to come here. And it is really, really ready, willing, and able to assist in your dreams coming true. But you got to open the portal. You will recognize your own path when you come upon it, because you will suddenly have all the energy and imagination you will ever need. If you've never experienced that, please, 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 please find your dream, because you will be amazed how much energy you'll have all the time because of how lit up and happy you are to be in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. So you should, or at least you could, sit in meditation, which means getting into a meditative state where you kind of say goodbye to the awareness of your 3D physical body, and you connect to infinite wisdom for, let's say, 20 minutes a day. Unless you're too busy to do that. In that situation, you should sit for an hour a day. But you have awakened when you realize that you create your reality through the energy of your consciousness. Now, here are some fun ways to delight yourself, to get into creativity, to do fun things. You can dance, create, draw, paint, sing, play music, take a nature walk, do puzzles, write stories, but shine for the whole world to see. And listen, you had the power all along, my dear. You just haven't been aware of it, or you have been shut off from it because of the heavier energies that you've been living in struggle and worry and fret and worry and guilt and all that kind of stuff. So you don't stop laughing when you grow up. You grow old when you stop laughing. So bring laughter back into your life. Understand that wherever you are right now, you are where you need to be. Just be in the present moment, breathe, and allow joy and happiness to come into your life. And just because you may be struggling, that doesn't mean that you're failing. You just need to change your state of being back into joy and happiness. We have to become happy before abundance shows up. It took me 40 years to get this. You know, I've heard versions of this and nothing ever made sense to me. But once I got a hold of this concept, you have to be happy before your portal opens to allow your abundance, or anything that are the steps to creating your abundance, can come to you. You don't have to chase it. So life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. When you are in the higher vibration of fun and joy, that is opening the door for the universe to deliver the people and the opportunities to you, for you. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it would be easy. They just promised you that it would be worth it. You living your grand adventure is worth it. So the adage of you're walking into a dark room, all you have to do is turn on one light. It only takes one light to eliminate the darkness or illuminate the darkness. Darkness is not as heavy and pervasive as most people think. It's actually the weaker of the two things, darkness or light. Light is so much stronger. Never underestimate the effect that shining your light has on the world, more importantly, on yourself. Helping the world becomes mouth wants to say afterthought, but that's not the correct thing. It's a result. Yeah, the world can get helped and healed by the light that you're shining, but the light that you have to focus on is yours. You need to be happy right now, in the now, you, happy, fun, joy, playfulness. So I love this picture. I love this man. Know your worth and stop giving people discounts. Now, when some of my clients saw this, they thought that that was talking about money. For me, this isn't talking about money. This is talking about your relationships and and you're demanding truth and respect and honor. Don't let people get away with treating you less than the amazing, beautiful, wonderful person that you are. Be that wonderful person, and don't discount yourself by accepting people who treat you badly. Amen, sister. Okay. And always remember, if you want me to go into something further, just got to put something in the comments, and maybe I'll make a Wisdom Wednesday about whatever you put in the comments. So, since the energy of fun draws opportunities to you, how can you have more fun? I want you to start thinking about this every day. How can you have more fun? And lasting happiness starts with asking, what can I celebrate? And I know maybe last year I turned you all on to the phone apps that allows your phone to ping or ding every few hours. Mindbell is the one that Android uses. And I have my Mindbell in my Android set for approximately every 2 hours, not on the dot. And my thing that it brings to my attention is to say to smile, because I found that when I stay in pretty high vibration and I see the thing to smile, it just makes me want to smile, and my vibration goes even higher. So do whatever you can to find something to celebrate many, many, many times a day. Smile, be happy. What could make you happy right now? Many times a day. Greatness belongs to those who have mastered their internal world. You know, we're all plagued by doubt, but you can find faith again. Just begin. And we all sometimes or another feel like delaying action and not doing it, but the great people, they march on through it. We all want to avoid vulnerability, but the great people consistently demonstrate openness, humility, and love. Higher vibrations. If you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. And when you are not having fun, you're just basically missing the point. So in a way, we are magicians. We're alchemists. I love that word. I consider myself an alchemist. Sorcerers and wizards. We're kind of a very strange bunch, but there is such great fun in being a wizard. And you can learn more through joy, beauty, wonder, laughter, excitement, love, and curiosity that you can from a boatload or even a little bit of pain. You learn and you create in the higher vibrations. So begin perceiving changes in your life from the perspective that being in alignment with truth is who you really are. And each morning, consider yourself to be born again. What we do today, every morning, is the now and is what matters most. The master allows the flow of life and allows the energy and light to guide the way. The master allows miracles and divine orchestration and synchronicities. And if you get tired, it's okay to learn to rest. Just don't quit shining. Just don't forget how to get back up and to shine. Lots of times when it talks about resting, I don't know if you've ever tried the 10-minute nap system, but most people who know how to do a 10-minute nap can get the rest of 2 to 4 hours of sleep. So if you need to rest, stop for 10 minutes. If you can go into meditation for 10 minutes, you can refresh yourself and get your energy back up again. And sometimes we need to rest, so just do that. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Creating is the epicenter of today's post. And no more dimming your light. No more playing small or shrinking down or getting entangled in judgment. No more holding yourself back in limitation and separation. It's completely unnecessary. Create your joyful self. And don't try to force connections. We meet the right people at the right time under the right circumstances through our natural vibrations. The universe will put them in your path if you are living in the vibrations of fun and joy and happiness and playfulness. If you have to strive for something, if you have to push for it, if you have to fight for it, I want you from a spiritual angle and point of view to go, okay, this maybe is the wrong place to be because I'm having this obstacle thrown in front of me. I was almost going to get ahead on my slides here, so I'm going to stop there. Sometimes there it is. Sometimes what looks like an obstacle in your path is actually a gift meant to move you in a different direction. I can't tell you how many clients I've helped over the last 40 years understanding this concept. When you have obstacles put in your way, it's time to step back and say, okay, am I on my path here, or am I going the wrong direction? Is my ego leading what I'm doing, etc.? And you know what? Sometimes you just need to shut off the phone and drive to the beach and just forget everything and listen to the waves crashing, or walk in the woods and listen to the leaves rustling in the breeze. Nature is a wonderful place to get you back grounded again into your higher vibrations. And most people I know have a morning routine. Without a doubt, the first 90 minutes of your days should belong to your dreams and your vision for life. So what does your first 90 minutes of your day look like? Another thing for you to think about after this is over. A seed I hope I'm planting. And let other people do what they need to do to make themselves happy. Mind your own business and do what you need to do to make you happy. Thinking we can have judgments of what other people should do is a huge downer in the vibrational thing. It's not your job to think what other people should do or to tell other people what they should do. Your job is for you to be the absolute best and most happy and fun, playful person that you can. Do what makes you happy. Because happiness is an inside job. And don't ever assign anyone else that much power over your life that they can make you happy, because that's BS. Only you can make you happy. Only you can make you happy. So fate is what life brings to you, and destiny is what you do with it. I put this in here because fate and destiny are two of the things that come up all the time when we're talking about purpose, which is a big part of what I do: passion, purpose, and power. So that's in there for people that like those other words. So create a life that feels good on the inside, not that one that just looks good on the outside. That's not living. That's pretending. And wonderful Wayne Dyer says, if you believe it will work out, you see opportunities. Vibration is high. If you believe it won't, you'll see obstacles because you're on the wrong path. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Again, teachings I bring in here all the time. Your mind, your brain is nothing but a data system that's controlled by your ego. Sometimes your ego is out of control. Don't let it think that it has a dream for you, because it'll be a false dream, and it wants to make you fearful all the time. Don't fall for it. That's head. Go into your heart, get into fun and love, and your dreams can come true. This is too long. This is going longer than I wanted it to go, and I'm talking as fast as I can. So I'm just going to read the big ones, the big letters here. Experience everything. Have fun. Be crazy. Be weird. Enjoy the process. Don't try to be perfect. Just be an excellent example of a human being. You yourself. Don't worry about how somebody else is acting. And life is not just happening to you, it's responding to you. The energy that you're radiating opens the floodgates of opportunity for your divine partnership to bring in the pieces of manifesting your dreams. Be inspired. Be the magic. Be the one who reaches out to the invisible, who sprinkles kindness everywhere like it's magical fairy dust. Be the one who lights the way, the one who shows others how to shine. Be the magic and live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. I love that. Okay, everything you can imagine is real. So transformation starts the moment you commit to being the best version of you, so that you can live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. Now, I hope you all have found or can find an image that reminds you of yourself feeling fun and joy and playfulness and laughter. This one is mine, and it hangs above my desk all the time to remind me to be that energy. So I hope I've planted some seeds on how chasing your dreams comes from the energy of lack and the vibration of not having your dream at the present time. So it puts you into needing and wanting something, and actually tends to shut off the flow of your dream, or pieces of your dream be able to come onto your path. Versus when you're living in full play and joy and fun, that opens the portal for the universe to drop it into your life. You need to know what your dream is, but you don't have to chase it. You have to know your dream and be happy and joyful and fun loving, which opens your portal for your dream to come to you. For your homework, after you've gotten into your joyful, fun, happy, playful pace for several days in a row, once you've got that under your belt, I want you to take a piece of paper and write your name on that piece of paper, and below it write CEO of, and then fill in the blank. Everybody I've had do this has just had the most wonderful words come into their awareness that they're now the CEO of blank. You're going to love it. So again, I have a Facebook group where we do things. It's Falling in Love with Life Again, facebook.com/groups/falling in love with life again. Again, I always have some new meditation thing planned, because meditation is so important for you to learn how to get out of your head, how you to get rid of thoughts and monkey mind, and be able to set aside your 3D humanness so that you can connect with divine influence. I can never say enough about the importance of being able to get into a meditative state. If you want to get on a waiting list for that, send an email to meditation@harmonyenterprises.net. So next week, our Wisdom Wednesday theme is how to create your own just for today affirmation list. Again, that's at 1 o'clock on Central Time at the Facebook page, Harmony Enterprises with Carrie Fox. So thank you for joining me today. When I rehearsed this, it didn't go this long. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're inspired by the content I deliver in these Wisdom Wednesdays. Remember that you are the creator of your wonderful tomorrows, and your thriving is my passion. So go be awesome, and remember to live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed you into being. Bye for now.